there, it's Clay from Shady Slots. This is live. I am in Nassau, Bahamas, and I wanted to show you the brand new resort. This is Royal Beach Club. This is right opposite the Nassau, Bahamas port, and it used to be basically abandoned. It was old houses from the 40s, and a lot of them were holding out for sale. You can see in the distance, that is Atlantis. And now they are prepping for next week's grand opening. It's going to have 3 swimming pools. There are beach clubs. There are 3 different venues. One for families, one for like having fun with DJs and dancing, and another one that is more of a chill experience. So that's the Coral Calypso. There are about 5 or 6 different little ferries that shuttle the people back and forth from the port dock to Nassau, Bahamas. So it's pretty cool. Sorry about the music, it's pretty loud. So if you've gone to the Bahamas, you can see at the very end the lighthouse is, and this strip of land is just sitting here, and Royal has been trying to basically buy this for years and years. And there is the Flirty Flamingo. There are just tons of these shuttle ferries taking people back and forth. So they're running all the tests right now. And there are tons of venues for eating. There are bars, restaurants, a lot of shops, t-shirts and things like that. And then the main place is right there. That's the heart of it all. So just so you know, the pricing will range between $129 per adult for a non-alcoholic ticket for the day versus, I think it's $199, I think. If you go to the website, it'll have the amounts posted, and then it goes up from there. I mean, it goes way up from there. If you want a cabana, you can have a big family experience cabana, and it's pretty wild. I'm gonna walk around to the other side where it's a little more quiet, and we'll see what happens. So this isn't just about this, all right, this is a little quieter here. These are all the options if you go to Nassau, Bahamas. So when you come into the port, you're basically down by where all the ships let off at the docks. You can take a ferry, it's $7 round trip, and you can end up at Nassau Paradise Island, which is right over there, and you'll see the Atlantis Resort. That has a huge water park. That ferry's following me. So it's a great experience. There's an aquaventure park. There's an amazing aquarium called The Dig. They have a phenomenal casino over in Atlantis. And then walking distance, you'll also find Margaritaville. They're everywhere. And we're gonna walk to the other side of the ship too. And I'll show you that. But you can see how big this resort is across the way. It's 17 acres long. It's not wide. It's gotta be like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, an eighth of a mile wide, but it's all length. So I'm gonna sneak through and go to the other side, although honestly, there's tons of ships. You're not gonna be able to see anything. On the main part of Nassau, there is a great place called Watling's Distillery. It is an amazing rum distillery, and they also have a lot of great restaurants over there and fun places like Senor Frogs. There's the Margaritaville Resort. I'm playing shuffleboard. And when I do come over here, I do tend to go to Atlantis. But now with this new giant club, they have a lot of work to do too, because it's only 5 or 6 days away till the opening. They're trying to run out all the kinks, work everything out. So, all right. So on the other side, on the main part of Nassau, you will find Senor Frogs. So I'm going to cut across, and we'll see what we can see inside. I'm going to be real quiet for a moment. So we're going through the ship. This is deck 4. So basically there's 3, 4, 5. Those are the big floors. You can see there's the promenade back there, down there. We're gonna cut through. There are a ton of carnival ships here in port today. Okay, let's see. Whoop. It's just about 3:30. It's the port of call, so huge carnival ship there. I'm going to try to go to the end to show you a little bit of the island. So, anyway, let's see. Do I have any? Oh, hey there. Sorry, I just saw these comments. Hello, how are you? So they have changed some of the rules as far as earning cruises here. A friend of mine earned as little as 200 points and got basically a cruise for one, just for himself. So, but hey, it's a cruise. So I find that the casinos are a little bit tighter here. This is the second Royal I've done in 3 weeks, and it's been a challenge, I have to tell you. So, but wow. This ship, we got a runner. Carnival is always a little more exciting. Somebody's late for the boat. That's like the big thing. All right, so we're finally going to be able to show you the area. So coming up in the distance is the Margaritaville Resort. So that just finished completion recently. Okay. Wow, this is a big island. Big boat. All right. So you can see some of the boats over there as well, the ferries, and more carnival ships. They're everywhere. There's Margaritaville in the distance. And way in the distance, I'm going to zoom in, is Bahamar. That is about halfway to the airport. So if you want to go there, it's great, but you're not really near a lot of other things. But it is pretty self-sufficient. You don't really need to leave that resort. Okay, so you see the last carnival ship, the Conquest. There's a blue building right there. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on that. So that is the town. The Nassau is trying to have a little competition to Royal. So they're having their own little beach club, but it's a very slow go and it's not anywhere near completed. We did like a little thing on this about a year ago, and it's still not there. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut this short. Yes, that's a large pirate ship. They do little tourist runs and things like that. I think they used to have food on it. Okay. So yeah, Carnival Spirit, Glory. So, hey, if you are heading to Nassau, we just got a warning. So make note, don't eat any conch. There's some kind of bacteria in some of it, and you will get quite sick. So don't eat that. Carnival Freedom here too. Just chock full of carnivals. So I am so glad that they kept the lighthouse. There's just a little piece of it left over there. But when you come into the port, that's the first thing you see and the last thing you see when you leave. So let's go over and see if we can see any more construction. What is all this? Am I supposed to be here? Okay. It's like a gazillion, I don't even know what this stuff is. All right. So there's the beginning. So when you come into port now, not only do you see the lighthouse, but you see branding. You see the Royal Caribbean logo and this gigantic neon sign. So I think that's kind of to stick to the other companies. But you can see there's a lot of work. There's a boardwalk there that looks like it's still not completed. But I was watching it this morning, and they have backhoes and tractors, and they're planting trees, and palm trees are coming in left and right by boat. And then, sorry if it's a little jerky, there's a Nassau flag. So So I'm the pinnacle. Apparently the only people who got invites were like the top tier people. There's Coral Calypso. Each one has a cute little name. And I think it's only open to royal guests, so it's not open to outsiders. I just wanted to share this little bit of information with you. I hope it helps. So it's definitely an option. It will be available to book on their website. If you're going to be in Nassau, you'll have that option, as well as the other one for Coco Cay, which is the private island. But now there is a second port, basically, of beach that is owned by Royal Caribbean. All right, so be well. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe, and thank you very much. Take care. Bye.